Hi, my name is Parker Jacobs and I sing for GOGO13.
I'm Johnny Beutler and I play the guitar for GOGO13.
And you're watching, thank God,
for Jury Duty. I'm looking all day, I'm looking all night, I'm looking I'm on dummy and I want. I'm just sitting and I look like a dog, but I've got a creepy eyes and I don't want. I really like pie, I really like cake, and if you think I'm a puppet, then you know I'm fake. I sing a song for you, I sing a song for Tracy. Oh baby, call me baby.
Down in a Barrel is inspired by Niagara Falls. I went to Niagara Falls and I was thinking about it, and sometimes people, they make choices with their lives that are just kind of like a silly whim, and then it destroys their lives. And that's kind of what being a daredevil, getting in a barrel and going down. It's like, dude, what are you doing that for?
Most of them don't survive.
Yeah, most of them don't make it. So that's what Down in a Barrel is about. It's about making stupid choices, and how cool it would be, but not that cool. Like that's really no. Oh, he died.
Tour of duty, like when we were in NAM back in '76.
Yeah, you know, I was
in the foxholes together. Remember,
I was crouching down and I was smelling the dirt and
tracking. We were tracking.
Charlie was out there, and
but Charlie don't surf.
And then we were out there, and the chopper was gonna come in and bring supplies. But you and I, we had branches in our helmets. And we were camouflaged, and we're smearing mud all over us. And fortunately, Johnny had a ghillie suit, but I was wearing this bright orange clown costume with polka dots. Like, I was in trouble. Did Warped Tour.
That's right.
And like, we
had nowhere to stay, but then we ended up staying in a mansion.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That was good.
We did. That's a true story. We ended up staying in this crazy mansion on the top of like this mountain,
overlooking all of Silicon Valley.
It had one of those gates that opens like this, and then we were swimming in this pool, and it was we were living in a mansion.
It was so relaxing after playing a hot day. Warped Tour.
Well, you know, another thing was we like to give away Longboards ice cream to our audience. Usually, it wasn't today because that's Thursdays. We usually do that on Thursdays. But so we had a whole bunch of we had a cooler full of ice cream. We were giving it out to people, and then when we were on tour, it's really hard to keep it cold on tour. So, man, I ate so much ice cream. I gained about 15 pounds.
It's a boy.
18 pounds maybe. Okay, 20 pounds. It was 20 pounds on that tour, just straight up from eating ice cream.
So worth it.
It was, man, what a way to go. If you're gonna go, Longboards ice cream is a way to get fat.
Andre the Giant said, anybody wanna play it? I wanna hold you like a devil pin. Do what you give me again. Oh, I swear I wanna throw away this computer. I promise that someday I'll be wear the suit out. Please listen from this cage I'm in. Even though you're my best friend.
driving home from Las Vegas from playing a show out there with what, Neon Trees and 311.
Yeah, and like a whole bunch of bands. Neon Trees is the coolest band I think that played.
That was fun.
A lot of bands were playing, and then we were on our way back, and we don't know what was going on.
Yeah,
but
no, a dude jumped off the bridge and
where he was like suicidal or something. But the road was
15
stopped.
freeway.
15 freeway stopped on the way home.
2 hours.
We were and I was in my pajamas, and Johnny's wife, who is just a beautiful angel of sunshine, she was losing her mind. She was like, this is worse than giving birth, this experience.
Being stuck
on
the freeway.
We were stuck on the freeway. And so then what we did was we got out of our cars and we started playing music for the people that were bored on the freeway. It was probably one of the most fun experiences.
That was really fun. And it was
we all had ukuleles and saxophones, and we went from car to car. We went pretty far away, and
people came out and hung out and watched us. Like,
we got some of it
show.
on film. We YouTubed a little bit of it, so you can check YouTube out and see us doing that.
GOGO13.
GOGO13.
Check us out on Facebook.
Why haven't you done it already? I don't know.
Who knows?
I'm gonna just do this for the rest of it. I don't know. Tell me a story.
Tell me more about you.
Lemonade. Intermission. Senior Life. You know, Morrissey has a song goes, Senior Life. Everyone can sing your life. Oh, Sing Your Life. I thought it was Senior Life. So Senior Life was in our band. He was a short Mexican guy and wore a white suit and a white hat and he had a mustache and
white boots.
And white boot. He was
so
dazzling.
good.
He was a second guitar player, but he wasn't really good sometimes. So and he also betrayed us in our spiring on stage, and so I had to get this weapon right here, and I shot him, and he died. But we've had lots of experiences like that. Sometimes our shows have been more theatrical than not. Sometimes we're spitting blood capsules and having contests and
throwing out
lots
cereal.
of fun stuff. Today it was just like it wasn't a really good show. We were just trying to survive.
melt.
We were trying to live.
It was so hot.
We were just trying to stay alive for an hour in the sun. It was like we were like bugs under a magnifying lens, and like everybody was sitting down in the grassy shade, laughing at us. It was we kind of felt like an ant farm. We were like an ant farm. We were the ants in the farm. We were buried under these hot rocks. It was like 200 degrees. Can't breathe in here. And then everybody was like, let's go get some Slurpees. I was a missionary going out and spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ to the good people of West Virginia and Virginia, the hillbilly folk who I have
hold dear to your heart.
Who, you know, only in the service of the Lord will you gain a love for people that you normally don't like. Because I grew up in Southern California. And I thought that like...
Not that you didn't like it, but you didn't know.
I had a different impression of middle America people, and I was prejudiced against white people. I really was for a little bit. And it took that experience to change me, kind of like Saul became Paul. I grew a love for Whitey. And I don't know, is that helping? Anyways, but I really I have a love for hillbillies and silly fun stuff. And Goon Holler is a show that hasn't been made yet, and it's involving a lot of characters. And I wanted to have, and it's based on stories I would tell my daughters when I put them to sleep. I'd say, once upon a time, Tubal-oth the Bigfoot went to go hang out with some teddy bears, and I would just make up these random stories. And putting it all together, I just figured the backwoods of America would be the best place for all these characters to live. And that was inspired by living in West Virginia and Virginia and southern Ohio and Maryland, the Amish country of Maryland. It was good. It was a good time. Yep, that's about it. Oh, I have a gun too. Clinging to my God and guns right now. Sorry. Anyways, and I also have lemonade. Does that help? Does that help? Yeah. And so you know, it's not particularly poking fun of hillbillies or making, but it's just inspired by the fun of
making your
America.
own instruments.
Tall tales. You know,
The jug.
playing in a jug band. Yeah, and Johnny actually helped me do the music for the Goon Holler guidebook. You can also check that on YouTube. It's the theme song for the show that hasn't happened yet. We're getting there though. It'll be like, it'll be like Yo Gabba Gabba. I don't know, Yo Gabba did really well. And we would tell people about Yo Gabba Gabba, and they're like, "What are you talking about?"
And it blew up.
And then it blew up. So we're at that phase right now. We're at, like, with Goon Holler, people are like, "What are you talking about?" Bigfoot and a whole bunch of puppet goons in the outback.
It's gonna be
out
good.
in the woods, in the mountain ranges. They don't call them hills in West Virginia. They call them mountains. Out here, mountains are like mountains. In West Virginia, it's like mountains. They're hills. They're a bunch of hills. So that's the setting.
Aren't you from Virginia?
Yeah, but no, Virginia is the best. I love living in Virginia and West Virginia, both places.
Would you move back?
Yeah, well, my family was there. If you were there,
That'd be amazing.
I love how green it is out there. I love the fireflies in the summertime.
fireflies.
They come out. It's kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean, but real. They're my favorite. It was nice, and they're good people. You know, God-fearing people, trying to do what's right.
We need to play a show out there.
Yeah, we'll play a show out
Ozarks.
there. No, Appalachians. Appalachian Mountains. I don't know. I think I just stuck my foot in my mouth, huh? Cut. Hi. I love everything. World peace. I like to draw, and I like to sing.
Oh, we're playing the show?
And we're playing a show with five 5 Iron Frenzy.
Nokia Theater,
The
June
Nokia
7th.
Theater.
They were playing the Observatory.
We're gonna play the Observatory.
Or July 27th.
July 27th.
It's in Santa
That's
Ana.
about 10 days after my birthday. You can do the math and buy me a present.
And 5 Iron Frenzy, June 7th
5
is the
Iron
day
Frenzy.
after my birthday. We're getting old.
Johnny Beutler is getting older than I am.
It happens.
I may have been born first, but he's having 2 more birthdays this year. So it's gonna. I'm just gonna. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm hot.
Climbing your tree to get inside your window. I like going by your house when you come out. I like going hard to get this place up inside your horse's house off the side. I still like that. I haven't been to Harvard for like 20 years. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm kind of like Facebook. I don't have a dislike button. I either like it or I can't say anything. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. I like Elvis Presley, but I also like Elvis Costello. I like chocolate, and I also like marshmallow. What? I like Cal State Fulton, yeah!
You're in love.
School spirit, you guys! Yeah, I saw you guys
real
doing the Harlem Shake or whatever you do these days. You're crazy kids. By your nutty things that you do. It drives me crazy. You know what I do like? I like family. I like food. I like that free pizza that Tasty promised me. I like fun. I like singing shit and going on slip and slide. I like autopods. I like pop rock.
Daily Doodles. Yeah, I keep all my. There are 2 that have escaped. One of them I gave away to my girlfriend at the time,
I think you might have given me one.
and
No? Wait, no.
I gave you a doodle,
Oh, is that
but not one of my daily doodles. I have over 1,000 daily doodles.
Wow.
I keep in a drawer, and I think I'd sell them on eBay or something. But who would really buy them?
I would buy one.
For free. Exactly. So maybe I'll put them in an art show, and we'll pin them up for every day of these years that I've been doing this. You know, like a calendar.
That'd be amazing.
And then we'll just be like, okay, who wants to buy that? Okay, you don't have any money. Okay, what do you got? You got the last certs in your pocket? Okay, sure, I'll take it.
Deal.
It's got a little lint on it.
It's warm. It's been in my pocket.
It's a gummy bear.
gummy.
Oh, it's a
It's been
warm
warm in my
gummy bear.
pocket.
Yeah.
Ferris Bueller Day Off.
But you know, I don't know. I talked about putting them in a book, my daily doodles, and I scan them at high res and then I scan them at low res to put on the internet. And I don't know. It used to be just because I had stuff laying around, and then sometimes it's like, oh no, I have to do a daily doodle. That's the bummer part. Usually it's just I'm just drawing and I just go, oh, here's what I was doing. But then people get into it. You're like, well, what did you mean when you drew that cross-eyed bunny rabbit and it like had a carrot, but it looked like it was gonna kill itself? Are you gonna commit suicide, Parker? Is there something wrong with you? I'm like, no, it's just a cross-eyed bunny. I don't know.
I'm Johnny.
And I'm Parker.
And we're from GOGO13.
GOGO13.
See ya.
Zing.